Hello everybody and welcome back to some more 1 hour 1 life. The game we get born as a tiny little baby and then we're gonna grow up into adulthood, old age, and one day we're gonna die. So we are in a very big town today. We are actually in the cat family, and you probably don't know this, but cat family is currently the oldest family on the server. It is the biggest city on the server, and it's also one of the biggest cities I've ever seen. And fun fact, I actually played a life the other day without recording, and I was one of the first people in the families. I was the Eve's daughter, the Eve of this town. I actually kinda helped build some of this, so it's very cool to see it again and actually to show it off on video. My name's gonna be Max Cat, a cool name for a cool cat such as myself. We are about 2 years old-ish. And once we are old enough to do stuff on our own, we're gonna do a little tour and see what's going on in here. Alright, we are almost old enough to do stuff on our own. As soon as our hair grows, we'll be able to pick up some food and eat. There we go, beautiful. Let's go check this stand out, shall we? We have a nursery in here. Lots of clothing for all the babies, lots of backpacks. There's some shoes here as well, but we don't seem to need those right now. We have a well down below, a big old farm that probably has literally every single crop in the game. So let's get some backpacks stocked up. Let's have a pepper, let's have a tomato, and I do like eating some corn to begin my life. Always a nice little food, because it's kind of annoying to carry around. You can't really carry it around because it becomes dry, but you can just totally do it like this. Let's have a cucumber in our pocket, and then I'm gonna keep on looking around. There's garlic, there's some sprinklers going on, yo! For corn and for cabbages. That's kind of neat. You don't see these often, but they are extremely overpowered. They're really strong, and they just like give you an endless amount of water, basically. We're gonna grab some grapes. No wine available, but we can actually change that if we can find a funnel in here. Could be a thing to do. So how the sprinklers work is once so this one is empty, right? It says it's empty. What you do is you load it up with some kerosene, and that gives you 24 charges. And then, actually, let's try it right now. I mean, let's not try it because there's like literally nothing to water here. But if we put kerosene in here, it's gonna be turned on, and then we can like put a bowl of water in it. I think it's 24 times. And when we put a bowl of water in it, it actually waters all of these crops that it's adjacent to. If you look over here, let me actually just remove the corn here. There's a little arrow to say where it's going. It has a sprinkler pipe. We can turn around. If you turn it north, it's gonna water the stuff that's north of it. If you turn it south, it's gonna water the stuff that's south of it. We can actually just like water a bunch of things at the same time. And I kind of do want to do that. I kind of am tempted to just like make maybe more corn. I mean, we have so much corn. Do we really need it? I don't think so. I mean, cabbages would be more useful because they're just cabbage seeds, right? Get a bunch of cabbage seeds from each of these. They're not actual cabbages though. That's a little bit unfortunate. But we could like just try watering all of these with a corn, and it's like one bowl of water for like what is essentially infinite crops, because you can have this pipeline be infinite. You can make it go as long as you want. There is no limit. It does cost I think it's 2 iron per pipe, because it's 1 for the pipe and 1 for the actual like nozzle thing. You do need a lot of iron, but it will save you a lot of water a long time. So if you have a big old town like this, definitely worth it. It is a bit boring though. That's the problem. Farming in this game is fun and interesting, I think. And by using a sprinkler, you don't really have to farm as much. If we had this sprinkler line going through our entire farm, that would kind of negate the need for farming. I mean, we would still have to till these, but there's also like, what are they called? Plows. Yeah, we also have plows in the game. I don't know if this town has a plow. I mean, it had one at some point because plows are used to make roads as well. So there definitely is a plow somewhere. There was a plow somewhere. Oh, we have bell towers as well. Only one though. We might want to get the second one finished. We have some gold. That's a potential task for us. Let's grab some milk here. Let's have some love delicious milk. We do enjoy that quite a bit. This is the kitchen. Lots of pies. Lots of tables for food prep. I love that. That makes my life a lot easier. Whenever I'm trying to do some stuff in the kitchen, I like just having all the plates and the crusts like just chilling on here. Ready to rumble, ready for action. We don't need this Garbo Sharpstone here. Just put that down in the south. That seems great. That seems fine. He's over here. Okay, let's continue roaming. There's a lot of stuff in here, and we have plenty of food for us to go. AFK hot potato pod. Right, so this, if you stand in here, In the bottom right of the screen where my face is, there's a temperature meter, as you can see. And if you mouse over the temperature meter, we can actually see how long each one of our food pips lasts. The closer the temperature is to the middle, the more the food lasts. So if I mouse over this, it's gonna say, hey, this is gonna be 40 seconds per pip. We can actually AFK in here for a long time. We can eat a bunch of food and basically spend our life in here if we want to. That's a fun time. We have a little fishing hut. Okay, it's a bit of a mess right now, but you know, fishing is a messy business. Lots of worms. We're getting worms going on. There's water. There's another highway to the north as well. It does go everywhere, it seems. Lots of compost in here. We have a space station, dude. There's a launch. Oh, there's been 2 rocket launches. It's gonna be more of them, I think, right? These tiles, the burnt launch pads. They appear when a rocket gets launched into space. So there were at least 2 rocket launches in here, and I'm guessing whoever's like built this is trying to do even more of them, because each one of these floors can be turned into our launch pad. And I can see like a bunch of beams here. Someone's definitely like building rockets. You're gonna try to like send out a bunch of them into space, which is very cool. We have some Christmas trees as well. That's great. A little shack here that seems a little bit unfinished, but hopefully it's gonna be done one day. Seems great and lovely. Let's actually also check our ally list. We have 16 out of 17 people in town right now, including me. I don't know really where they are. I'm guessing they're all actually in the fields and whatnot. We have an ice cream shop. Free tasting. Actually, lots of ice cream in here. Let's taste some ice cream, dude. We could make some ice cream as well. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any snow in here. Seems to all be gone. It would be easier if there was like a snow pile in here so that we could use to make ice cream. Right now, it's actually a little bit tricky because you need snow to make ice cream. And it seems to all mostly be gone, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm guessing they just like dug it all out. Oh, there's one in here. That's kind of close. Okay, not ideal, but it does like work. This could be like the extension of the ice cream shop. For sure. Also, lots of ropes here. That remind me, I should probably give myself a bow and arrow. Just to be case. It is an extra item that you can carry on you at all times. Man, it's taking forever to lose my food. I don't want to try this ice cream. Come on, dude. Actually, stay in the cold. It's gonna. There we go. I can now eat this delicious ice cream. We don't see that a lot. Very rare item, actually. Believe it or not. We have a lot of notes here. Your pressure. Oi, just bass. Please put. Okay, don't know what those mean. It is what it is, though. Where are the people at? Alright, there's a bunch of dudes just chilling in here, feeding babies, taking care of them. That's good to know. Little sister, the queen, that she is just, you know, standing by the fire. We have a big old smithy. Lots of steel. This town is rich, dude. This town is rich as heck. Proper defense? Can we break in here? No, okay. It is a big one. I see lots of food, lots of pies, supplies, a plane! Dude, trucks? We have 3 trucks. Okay, hold on. Gotta go around. It actually touches a building on the side. Lots of stuff in here. We can't even see inside. If only someone would make a way for us to like zoom out the map a bit more. There's a 4th truck. I see a radio as well in here. I see the antenna peeking out. Lots of... Okay, a 5th truck. Oh my god, and it keeps on going. This place is endless. Another fishing hut. That's great to see. We haven't even seen all of it, dude. Okay, lots of food in here. This place is stocked. What have we here? What is this? Ooh. Temple of Eve. There are no fams without Eve. Bless all Eves. It's the Temple of Eves, dude. People said that they didn't make it, but I believe that my line. I was Eve Cat, and I love my friends for helping me get this far. Rep Cat Cafe. Aw. Blessings upon you guys. Greetings from the long gone Eve Groot. Boop! Oh my god, it's the poop master. This is the best one. I was rescued by my grandma, and then I rescued my cousin rescue babies. Eve Hawk, the fan that only fell to God himself. Curse you, Jason. The Knot family. This is like a temple to like honor all the families that ever lived. That is kind of cool. Language fam, Minecraft Town, Ghost of Eve Turdo came to us to be buried. Blessed by Eve Hildegard. Flew to the stars to meet her dream Eve, so she probably like launched a rocket as an Eve? That's amazing. The Cold War between Eve Church and a Goose Skull. The Mim family. Mouse House burned to the ground. Oh, rip, dude. Okay, lots of cool stuff in here. I was Eve Vanderland. Got help from kind blondes and made a village close by. If Humboldt tries to say he's even Kimberly, he's an effing liar. F you, Humboldt. If I was Eve Silver. You all probably don't remember, but it existed at some point. So there's like every person who was ever an Eve, like got in here and like made their testimonial. I was Eve Tim and Eve Tam in an hour of each other. I mean, you're not that good at the game, Eve Tim, if you died and managed to become Eve twice. You know, no shade, but just saying. Eve Happy was a great mother of daughters. I mean, I gotta read all of these now, right? Because if there's like someone's message in here that's watching the video and I don't read it, they're gonna be mad. Probably an advanced ghost town. I was building one of the Eve temples when I was born Eve Sally. I was Eve Connie. My first Eve was Eve Land. 100 generations, dude. I was Eve Rosalia. Oh, no. It didn't last long. Oh, it happens, Eve Rosalia. I was Eve Kwong with the most dynamic town filled with mazes and pretty charcoal business. Okay. I was Eve Wiener. One daughter had to take a 3 yoke. She died really young. I was Eve Silver. You'll probably don't remember, but this was already here, right? I think I saw it already. I was Eve. Okay, actually, I think we're looping now, right? Yeah, okay, we're looping the messages. More women here. I was Eve Kata. I didn't know we were on server 1 and everyone left. Oh, that's so sad. I was Eve Lulu. Is alive somewhere. This is not an Eve message. I don't respect this. Actually, maybe there's like a different message connected to it. Hold on, is it a better Eve message here? Yeah, this one. Okay, you can go in here, Eve Vanderland. I send them all my love, your mother, Eve and Jin. I was Eve Yamashita, my first successful lineage, Eve. My name was Eve Dicker. Call me Kevin, gave me the name. Love my kids. Eve Perk, blessed with 4 great... This is so cool, dude. It's one of the coolest things I've seen in the game. It just like... It really kind of makes you realize there's like a lot of people that care about this game so much that they would build this temple to their previous lives that might have been like months ago, and they still remember them, and they have like desire to like write notes about them. I was Eve Cloud, the best town up in the sky with fluffy memories. One day I will be Eve. Okay, this person hasn't been an Eve yet. I don't know if you belong here, dude. I'll allow it for now. I was Eve Caught. Okay, we saw this already. I think there's like 10, but this one is like missing some. I will put you back in here, this room. Why not? The locked door, ancient waystones. And there's like a thing up there that I can't actually see. There we go. Another Eve grave. Eve grave of forgotten person. So when graves are old, which this one is, apparently, they become forgotten people. All the bones lose their names. I think it's after 10,000 years they become forgotten people, because that's a long time. But this one has been around for quite a while. I will have to eat soon, by the way. I was Eve Flores. Also, I love the fact that like whoever was in here realized, hey, people are gonna spend 50 freaking years reading these. Let's have some food for them to eat while in there. I was Eve Flores. I starved. Oh, rip, dude. All Peter Pan die young. Of course, Peter Pan can't grow up. Eve Summer. Touch her by the update. Rip. Eve Simpson. Eve Silver. Oh, nah, dude. Eve Relaford. My family survived. I'm happy. Got bit by a the classic Eve experience. Eve Potter died like in like 15 genes close. Rip, dude. Once upon a time, I was Eve. I started my own family. I was Eve White, had 10 children. 5 left us to die to bears. Dude, that's sad. Eve Kimberly, thanks to all my friend who took him into family to leaderboard. It's one of the longest living families ever. Go to the website. You can see the list of the longest lived families ever. Eve Kimberly is like, I think number 2 or 3, one of the longest families. I think Content Family is like the longest living family ever. I was Eve Ura, didn't have any children. Eve Brown Eye, she had a smelly line. All right, TMI. Eve Dilver had a good life until the boar started chasing you. Man, such cool like stories, dude. Eve Torrento just wanted her family to be the fastest world racer. It's all about family. I was Eve McDonald. You had a farm. Eve Drogo, your daughters were new, but you managed to survive. Eve Oban. Your family left to die on your own. That's so mean, dude. Eve Lily. Eve McDonald. And Eve Kimberly yet again. Okay, I think we got all of them. I think I've read all of these. Yeah, this is, you know, some nonsense here. There's Regima. Eve Cat. We'll leave Eve Cat on here. It is like our Eve, right? Yeah, that's kind of neat. Can we like go in here? Is there like a key somewhere hidden in here? Kind of want to break in here and see these waystones. I mean, it says that there's a key right there, so like we could just make another one and break in. But I don't know if I care that much to like break in and see what's up. And who knows what key it actually is. Indian. We also have some photos. Whoa, this is art made by Jonathan Turtle. That's the family from my previous video. That were, I think this family was alive when I was in Turtle Fam. So it's been like, I think it's been a week now, actually. I think this family is like a week old now. Need more pies, please. I mean, I can do that. Get some pickles. Get some pickles going. Do we have any garlic shrimp? Because that's kind of we're craving right now. Oh, they're cooking 24/7. Beautiful. We have skewers, but no shrimp. That is fine. That's all right. Okay, so there's people like doing stuff. That's great. There's a lot. My queen sister is still chilling. Her lazy butt off. I'm gonna judge too much. I'm getting any kids of my own today. So that's something to like keep in mind. We don't have to worry about getting babies. You wanted pies, right? Okay, oh, there's a big old pan. I love this like cow setup. You can just like milk any cow easily peasily. A shot. I don't like having a shot bison in here. That's a little bit in the way, but I don't want to like mess with the town too much. Oh my gosh, the geese. All right, there's way too many of them. I kind of want to move these. No, that's the wrong way around. Oh, frig. Oh, dude. Just drop, please. Oh, no. Okay, just drop the geese. Oh, there's a slaughterhouse as well. Actually, that's great, because what we can do is we just... what was that sound again? I think it was the bison giving birth or something. Yeah, we just put the geese on here. And it's gonna get freed up at one point, right? Oh, this place is a mess, dude. Now just drop it, please, thank you. Grab the geese. It doesn't want to go. It wants to go south, I think, right? You can always go south, so it's kind of like blocked right now. Yeah, we can get all the geese in here. They're gonna stop moving. It's gonna give us peace. The problem is it's so hard to like find a spot that is like not being occupied. Because they occupy it as soon as they're moving towards it and you can't actually see. Okay. Find a spot. Just like try. Just try. Just... okay, I got it. Right, I think there's like 2 more spots or something. You can swap with a shovel, right? Yeah, I can just find a place to like drop a shovel. And then we just like... drop it. Please. Please? Please? I want to drop this. There we go. Okay, so that's a spot right there. I'm gonna get goose in there. Beautiful, another spot. I can get all of them here. Okay, there's some teaching going on here. Hit with sharp stone. The classic. Okay, I think there's like 1 more spot left. I feel like there's 1 more spot left. Looking at all the geese. I need to like find out. How do I drop the shovel, please? Please, just let me drop the shovel. Let me get out of my way, you stupid geese. Oh my gosh, they're just like endlessly going places. The thing is, even if you see like an empty tile, it's not necessarily empty. Because if there's a goose moving towards it, it's occupied. And they can move to it from off screen. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, let's find a goose. Please, just let me drop this. There we go. Okay, where's the empty tile? I mean, these guys will move at one point, right? Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, I think we have peace now. They have nowhere to move. It's the goose army. Yeah, they're gonna stay still now. Actually, we could have fed them corn to like get X. That actually makes them stop moving from as well. And if we go away for a bit to unload them, I'm gonna reset their orientation. And they're all facing the same way. Not really. Okay. Looks cool though. Looks great. Looks cool. Let's ding the bell. It's stuck. That's fine. All right. So they said they wanted cooking, right? We can do that. We can do some cooking. That can be the plan here. So what I like when I'm cooking, I like having like workstations like this. So I want to clear out all like these 2 tables and these 2 tables from like non-pie stuff. Just get them out of the way. Just move them down. There we go. Just like that. Thank you, sir. And then we have these plates right here. Give me the entire stack. And if you move them up top, you can do this. There's also some pie crust down there, but this place is a little bit of a mess right now. We can just eat this. Yeah, there's more of them. That's fine. A little bit of a mess right now, but that's okay. Oh, don't you dare mess with my stuff, lady. I'm trying to organize this. You're moving everything away. That's not good, dude. That's not good. Yeah, put more plates back on. Just like this. And we have like a big old plate storage thing. Give me the stuff here. Beautiful. Here's mushroom. Not me. I wouldn't mind someday. Okay, so we have a bunch of these. Now we can get the pie crust going. Should be totally easy and doable. Any mushrooms here? Any garlic here? I don't see any garlic shrimp. We have plenty of food here, so we shouldn't worry at all. We have stuff in my backpack. Oh, there's bow and arrow. Actually, that's perfect. We'll just put this in our pocket for now and get this. Now we're armed and dangerous if things go south. Okay, plenty of actual like useful things here, which I love. We don't need a full bowl of this. Actually, we have so much water as well. Like all these cisterns are fully full. Like this town is rich as heck. Could be one of the richest towns I've ever seen. I do feel like we have a lack of carts though. I know there's 2 carts next to me. I like having like a cart per person. Like maybe even a little bit more. I don't think that's the case right now. But that is perfectly fine. Also, we need like more storage in this area because I feel like I'm kind of struggling finding like empty spots. I think that is an actual problem here. Also, like more buckets. Like I'm trying to find a bucket that's like empty. They're all either like full of milk or like full of water, and I feel like that is also an issue. So if you know, if you're in here, you can just like try helping with that. It's one of those things like I always see people say, like, "Oh, I was in this town and there was nothing to do," and I just get a bit confused. I mean, I get it. I think the problem is like when you're new, you don't know the game that well, so you don't know what to do. If it's not an Eve town, if the only thing you know how to do is like, I don't know, making carrots, you come to a town that has a lot of carrots, you might be like, oh, there's nothing to do. But there's like stuff to do in this town as well. Like, for example, I feel like, I mean, there's plenty of buckets, but for a town this size, I don't think that's quite enough. I think we gotta get buckets. Like, I've had this happen before. I like play the game, I spawn into a town, and the town is like literally falling apart on the brink of death. It's just like utter chaos, and I'm struggling to keep it up alive. And there's some kind of, am I Max? Yeah, what up? What up? Rick Cat. And I'm like, hold on, let's see what this guy wants from me first. You look like Alexander Hamilton. Yes, that is me. Yeah, I'm Alexander Hamilton. You got me. You caught me red-handed, sir. It is what it is. Okay, as I was saying, like I spawn into a town and it's like falling apart, it's struggling. And I see like a new player next to me saying, there's nothing to do in this town. And I'm like, dude, like do anything. We're dying here, help us. But it's just like the fact that the game is like so massive and complex, and that at different city stages, the towns have different needs. If you only played in like small towns, once you're in a big town that's like actually falling apart and struggling, you won't be able to recognize what's happening. So it's not that like I don't think I've played this game since 2018. That's like 7 years. I don't think I've ever seen a town with nothing to do. Like it just like does not happen. I mean, like even here, like, this town has everything. Like, yeah, sure, it has everything, right? But look at our pies. It's a town of like, you know, we have 2 pies. We have like it has like this town is like kind of struggling with food. There's like no pies at all. People eat pies all the time. We have a big pie problem right now. It's not as obvious. There's like different options. There's like, you know, there's probably some broth or whatever, a stew, somewhere. There's some things here. There's some pickles, there's some burritos, but they're all almost like empty, right? Like this is all these tables are for food. They're all empty. This town doesn't have food. Right now it's okay, because I think everyone knows what they're doing. But if you get like 3 noobs, they're gonna come in here, they're gonna starve because there's nothing for them to eat, and it's gonna be a massive issue. So like, this town has stuff to do, and all the towns have stuff to do. And I've never seen a town with nothing to do. It's just like you're just too inexperienced to know what needs to be done. That's how I feel. I mean, I bet people will disagree, and I will tell them that they're wrong because they are, because I'm right. But you know, this town has stuff too. And I've actually seen people like in the Discord saying, "Oh, Cat Town has nothing to do." And I spawn in here. There's like, "Hey, we're like struggling. We're in trouble. Things are kind of bad right now, dude." I mean, they're not bad, right? Because again, not a lot of people online in this town at this moment, and they all seem to know what they're doing, so it's fine. But like, we're one baby boom away from literally dying. Like, it is kind of tricky. And again, there is some food, but you don't understand how much a new player eats. Like, a new player eats the same amount of food as like 10 Twisteds, because they just like don't know what they're doing, and that's fine. I'm not saying that because they like suck or something. It's just that like this game's weird, dude. It works in a weird way. It doesn't make sense always, so you know. All right. So cleaning up in here. I like this like plate storage, by the way. I think it's very neat to have something like that. Gonna get a bit more pie crusts, and our main goal right now is just like to fill up these two with pies. Also, let's just... Any pies that are yum for me here, by the way? There's this one. Yeah, we're down to, like, again... We have literally 3 pies. Literally only 3. We do have knives, though. Let me cook a bit. Just like this. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try turning all of this meat into, like, pies. We have a bunch of cooked meat already. We wanna have a variety of them. But right now we have a bunch of cooked meat, and I think meat pies make more sense to have. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just gonna keep doing this, just stacking them up. Should probably get 2 bowls to make my life a bit easier, but one just works decently well for now. Just keep doing them on both sides, actually, so we can fill up both sides of the chest here. Get these. All right, that should be enough mutton pies for the time being, I'd say. And just load all these into the thing. Get them ready for the cookout. Get these in here as well. This one's actually almost full. Again, more plates that we can just simply rearrange here. We can get a couple more crusts. We need variety always. This bad boy down here. And we have more plates that we can put wherever. Just like that. Alright, awesome. So more crusts needed. Again, crusts are easy in this town right now, because I brought a bunch of wheat that was thankfully actually farmed already. There is plenty of wheat to go this moment. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to do like a variety of foods. We don't have any rabbits also. I'm just realizing that's a big problem for us. We need rabbits for actual rabbit foods and for like various rabbit pies. It's not like essential, but you really want to have them. This town has no rabbits. We have a rabbit farm. This town probably has a rabbit farm. Let's go take a look around. Because I see there's other people in the kitchen right now. Like this guy. I mean, he's not really doing anything. He's just like chilling. Okay, let's make like a couple more pies. What I'm gonna do, actually, we'll eat the pepper here. We'll take our bucket. We'll make a bunch of feed mash. Feed mash is berries and carrots. Also, I love this. Like these gooseberry boxes. It's a lifesaver, dude. Yeah, I kind of want to refill them at one point. That would be great. Also, we're kind of low on carrots. I'm gonna use almost all of them right now. We could just water some of them, I guess. That would work. It would like grow, but I'd have to like pick them, and I'm not a farmer this life. That's not my calling, dude. But I guess we probably should do it. This is like 3, right? We got 3 buckets so far, 3 bowls so far of stuff. This is 4. It fits 6 of these, and you can use this for compost. You can use this for feeding sheep. You can also use this for pies. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And let's get one more. That leaves us with a total of 5 carrots in this entire town. We have a total of 5 carrots left over. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may have one in my backpack. No, I ate it already. Which is, you know, when we have carrots to like just grow here, I'll water like, let's say 3 of these. But, you know, things are a little bit spicy. Do you have any other questions? No! Do not talk to me. Alright, let's get a bunch of these. There we go. So we can make 6, right? Make them on both sides. On these lovely crusts. And this is why I like these tables. It just like makes things a bit more manageable to do stuff. Okay, like this. By the way, I am using a mod, you might tell, that adds like different textures or different pies. Usually they'll all look exactly the same, but I'm using a mod from the Steam Workshop. You can get like just via Steam. That makes them look a little bit different. Alright, so we need pies. We're gonna get pies. It's not like the perfect amount of pies, but I think that's like a decent amount. Do we have any killing in this town? Usually there's some, okay, in the smithing zone. Grave placard. Oh, I want to look at the graveyard as well. We'll do that after we do the pies. And after we look for the rabbits. Because I'm just curious. Alright. Oh, she's making some tacos. Tortillas. Beautiful. Okay. In my case, of which I'm certain. Okay. Sure. They're having like a courtroom drama in there. That's fine. Do we have any turkeys? We actually don't, right? Oh, there's rabbits here. That's actually awesome. I don't see any turkeys whatsoever, so someone needs to go turkey hunting. Because turkeys are like 4 foods? Girl, don't you dare die on me, girl. There we go. I got you. Turkeys are turkey drumsticks, turkey slices, turkey broth. Like 3 foods, which is a lot. A lot of stuff. Yeah, I would like to cook a turkey. Unless there's like one outside here. No. Don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna cook all of these. I missed one, put it on the floor. That's alright. Get this one. Store it in there, my dude. And do this batch as well. I keep clicking the wrong thing. You're just like way too busy in here, but that's fine. Alright. And I'm gonna move these pies up here. I kind of want to keep all the raw pie. Oh, she died, dude! Rip. I am your grandma. I'm your grandma now. You know? Yeah, there we go. I stole her clothes. I'm her. I am her reincarnated. I'm Melissa Cat. Do you want me to teach you? I don't think she's taking me seriously. She's just like looting her dead grandma. Classic. She was new. Okay. Alright. I got it mixed up. My bad. I thought they were talking about like teaching and like asking stuff. I guess I mixed it up a little bit, which is fine. Alright, so we're gonna load all these up in here. Into the top one. I'm actually struggling big time here. Now we have some pies, not a lot, but you know, it's gonna keep our tongue going. It's gonna keep people alive, that's all that really matters. What's this? If you go to carrot seeds, pick up the carrots, or they go to seed. That is actually very correct. I do feel like it's kind of unclear. I know what going to seed means, but someone who's new might not realize what that actually, you know, involves. Alright, carrots are plenty, beautiful. Let's go do some more Roman. I see some stuff in here. So this is the loom area. It's where we make clothes and also store geese. Apparently, do we have some broth that's like hidden within a rose forest? Oh, lots of broth in here. Okay, there's a lot of broth in here. That's why we don't have any turkeys, dude. We're making like broth aplenty. Alright, there's food. This guy is the broth master. For sure. Because I do see this road, like going places. Okay, and just as I thought, this is a rabbit farm. I do feel like it's a little bit small. But I might as well just like hunt them so they'll like respawn. You can like move rabbit holes with a shovel and someone like rearrange them in this position here. Which is kind of sweet. Can you not? Oh, this is just mashed carrot. These like berries as well. Oh, hold on. There's like a berry farm here. Go! It's a berry / carrot farm for just for rabbits. Okay, that's clever. Just like a dedicated little berry farming zone. This is like very early 1R1 life, back when like the only 2 crops in the game were berries and carrots. That was literally all that existed in the game. We gotta like mash it. It is mashable. Hunt these bad boys. Like that, we'll hunt the guys up top as well. These ones are unspawned yet. Okay, give me more berries. Some of them died, dude. Kind of a shame. We weren't taking care of them. It happens. It's fine. I won't complain too much. Okay, a rabbit's dead, dude. Rip. Okay, I'm gonna stack. Can we stack rabbits? I think we can, right? We can stack it with rabbits. We can. Awesome. Just like this. Beautiful. Slash ally. We have 10 allies. That's fewer people. Slash leader. Gwendolyn. She's nearby. That's good. Want to make sure we're not having any trouble in this town. Okay, we'll stack these rabbits here. I kind of want to take this mashed carrot back to the kitchen because it's kind of useless in here. Probably for the best. Also, we have the rabbit for more pies, but I'm done with pie baking, dude. I'm here to do a tour. I'm here to look at the town. I'm not here to cook. I'm not here to work. I'm here to, like, mooch of other people. Yeah, let's get a carrot going here. Carrot pie. That works. Nice. This guy's cooking in middle of the kitchen. Oh, he's making pie. That's actually great. Very, very nice. All right, let's go take another look around here because we haven't been north. I don't feel. And there's a graveyard here. I want to see how big this graveyard is. Because if you look over here, we have the Eve grave. I can't really see probably because I am not using any mods, but it looks neat. She's been forgotten though. I think it's 10,000 years. And then we have the Cat Cafe. This is where, you know, all the dead people can come and have a drink. All the cats. Some of them forgot. Is this another Eve? I don't know. It looks like it. Lots of different people. These bones are old. Like, this one is like 9,446 years old. Which is... That is like 6 days and... 14 hours-ish, I think. Something along those lines. Very old. And I think some of these will become forgotten as well. Which is kind of sad. This one's forgotten already. So, you know, they're all about the same age. It's kind of sad. Like, I wish they lasted longer. I think that's like a thing that's worth potentially changing. If the developer is up for it. I know the reason for it. But I wish they would last a little bit longer if they had like the lettering on them. Like if they had like a marked grave. I wish the bones would last a little bit longer or something. That would be, you know, kind of nice, I think. I'm gonna fix these up. So there's like these property defense because you can't really remove them. So, you know, if you have property defense around a graveyard, it looks kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie. But it does make it fully protected. No one can actually break down these walls. Because you can just break down these walls with a pickaxe. And just like seal all the bones. Oh, this one was also broken. Almost broken. I think I got it. Beautiful. Alright, let's go look how big is this graveyard? How big is this graveyard? There's a highway inside the graveyard. That's what it just keeps going, dude. Died 600 years ago. Okay, this is the end of it, right? He goes very far north. There's a bunch more plots here in this direction. And there is... Oh, there's another little hut here. This is the Gravekeeper's hut. Set the soul with lava blaze, begin the new and better days, and signal a fresh creative phase. Alright. Sword, we're still waiting for you. Oh, what fire or what art shall inflame the spirit of my heart? Set the soul with thorn. We are still... That makes no sense. I think it's just part of a different message here. This has been the poet Brave Cat. I hope you enjoy my work. Yo, it's the Brave Cat Shack. Latest fashion of Gen 5 is red and blue clothes. Oh, what fire of mine eyes. Behold the spirit of the skies. Radiant disc of purest light. Come to end the tyranny of night. Dude, this is kind of ominous, man. I'm feeling kind of scared just reading these. We're out of food right now. We have to like restock. This is how far this grave goes in this direction. And there's like so many. Like, if you've played in the last week, your body is probably somewhere in here. Like, you might have been Yuana Cat, who died 7,400 years ago. Or it could have been Kitty Cat. You were the best sister. I will miss you dearly. We had a fishing adventure. It's kind of neat. Oh, this one is... Hold on. I'll desecrate this grave to read the note. Ooh, Let's forget that ever happened. Okay, I love notes on graveyards. I wonder if there's like a place for like to make paper. Like more notes. Oh, it goes more to the left as well. How far left though? Okay, it's not that far. It's not that big. I mean, it is like ginormous. Oh, it keeps going north here as well? Look, hold on. Oh, it keeps going in this direction. My bad. Mother, you never moved. I dressed in black for your funeral. Oh, dude. Magic pile of straw. Poof. Person loves gambling. They have like playing cards in here. Is this the ace of spades? It's the 10 of clubs. Or is it? Oh, it is. It is the 10 of clubs. It's always gonna be the 10 of clubs. These are the new graves. My grandma, dude! My great-grandma? They're just chilling in the grave, man. My little brother, no, Tinashe, why? How did you die, dude? Man, this, like, I love graveyards in this game so much. And imagine the sheer amount of stones. Like, you cannot make these stones. You have to find them in the wilderness. Every one of these stones, someone went out to find. That's actually absurd. Your friend James. Dude! A great hero and an even better friend. It was an honor. Your friend James. This is amazing. I love it, man. Yo! James, dude. MVP James. Love that. Great explorer of 6 towns, east and west, less than the Dikiem. He had lost steeds from the Griefer Wars. Oh, no. My daughter Troya, the one named after me. I love you so much, my girl. Eli's the best teacher. Milana. You were the best nephews and auntie. I love this town so much. It has like so much history, dude. It's Thorn. Code word Thorn. Last grave I see. Probably your own, right? Dude, there's like so much. And people like leave notes and memories. I love leaving notes. My mother abandoned me at birth and never saw her again. Dude. He was too kind for this world. Tim Cat. Man, I love this so much. I love that not everyone has a note because I would never read that. That's like just way too much. But having like random notes, just like chilling and like commemorating the memories that people made with one another is just like, wow, dude. I love that. That is actually sick. And it's an enormous graveyard. Like this is, it's probably the biggest graveyard I've ever seen in this game. It just keeps on going. Oh, there's like a special one over here, a special plot. Son, daughter. This is like a whole family here, just chilling. To my one true goodness, you were an incredible woman and mother to our children. Not gonna lie, it didn't approve my wife, but I love her still dearly. I am Troy Cat. My love was messy, but I loved every second of it. Long live Cat Fam. Named my firstborn after my mother, even though she was sure he isn't even mine. Milo? Oh, Millie. I get it. So this was, whoever did this, they had like 2 sons and a daughter, and you had like your mother. Is this your dad? No, goodness, it's your friend. Okay, it's your wife, or like husband or whatever. And the friend, Troy Cat. I am Troy Cat, and you were Troy Cat yourself. Okay, so Troy Cat was married to Goodness Cat, and their mom was Millie Cat, and they had like Milo Cat as a son and Good Luck Cat. I remember my son Good Luck started in 7. Luck was not on his side, and like the poor daughter did not get a note, dude. I feel bad for her. Forgotten. She's just like irrelevant. Oh, that's kind of funny. Actually, maybe she died 283-7. Okay, so like Troy Cat died before the daughter. So like I think the daughter maybe is the one who buried all of them. I don't really know. I kind of feel like we gotta do something for like poor Troy Cat. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't have anything. Let's go find a piece of paper. Take a look around. In a town this big, with so many graves, there's bound to be like a paper factory, right? Someone must have made like a bajillion pieces of paper somewhere. I'm gonna grab some pies here, because why not? Just keep me yummed up. That should keep me going until I die, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go take a look around. There's a paper here. I can erase existing piece of paper. I don't want to do that, though. And there's a little baby here. Haven't been south yet. Okay, this is a lot of paper. I am Cat. I am C-A-T. Of course. Is there more down here? There is some stuff going on here. There's like rose bushes. There's a lot of roses here. they just keep on going? That's kind of weird. Kind of unusual. We'll go back for the paper. Just want to see if there's anything else in here. This road is kind of wonky, but whatevs. Okay, so this is the edge of town, I think. If you go north here. This is the rabbit farm. It goes to the left. What is up here? More notes here? Honk if you need anything. Welcome to the Grand Goose Hotel. There's only like 10 of them, dude. Not that grand. That is a lot, though. Is there anything else in the rabbit farm direction? I think this is just like... Oh, there's a crossroads here. Does this lead anywhere? I don't think so. This might be just like room for future expansion. It goes back to the graveyard. I think this is where the graveyard is gonna be once we... there's another fishing shack here. And this is Pixelor. This is a bunny, dude. Right? I think it's a bunny. I can tell. It has little ears. It has like an eye here. Little cute paws. It's a pixel bunny, dude. Love that. Yeah, this is the shrimp shack, and this should be the graveyard in a second here. Yeah, once we go in this way. What is this? Luca cat. It's a closed off building, potentially highly dangerous. Let's not mess with it. All right, I want to make a message for Troya. I feel bad for her. I don't know what to write though. Like, I feel like she deserves something. Because everyone else has a message and she doesn't. And I don't like that. What is here? This is the temple. I'm guessing this is the mine. Because you see the fault line. It's probably like a mine here. Yeah, there we go. This is the diesel mining pick. And you can just get a lot of iron. You can get like infinite iron from that. It does cost oil. But I think this down is... Oh, there's the plow! Oh, it's actually fueled as well. Okay, so... I mean, I did say I was going to use it. I did say that, right? I did. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to use those. I don't know what I'm gonna plant. Because I feel like we have way too much corn to do anything with it. But I'm gonna harvest this corn. Yeah, it'll be fine. So does the plow actually... It actually does make the soil, right? It makes it from hardened rows, I think. I'm actually not sure. No, it doesn't, right? It doesn't do that. Let's give it a go, actually. It's been a while since I used it. Oh, it does! Hardened row. Okay. So it not only does it till it for free, I mean, it does, you know... It goes forever, and it does cost kerosene to run, but you get, I think you get 24 uses out of it. It also, like, creates soil. Yeah, just put it on and it just goes, dude. It just makes free soil. How sick is that? You're gonna stop there, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna chill for a sec. And then if you just, like, get these out of the way. I gotta hurry because I'm getting kind of old. Lots of things to do here. Lots of cool things that you don't really see often. To, like, show off, I think. It's a bit busy. What do we need? Lots of dung here. I kind of want to have just wheat, actually. Just, like, dung and, like, compost here. I feel like wheat makes a lot of sense. For sure. Let's get all these out of the way. There's too much gosh darn corn. This is what I say about like the plows being overpowered. Look how much corn we have. And it's just like absurd. Do we even have room for all of this? I don't think we do. We can just put it on the floor. Alright, that's all that taken care of. Let's get the plow. Yeah, I'll get some wheat going, because that's a thing that... I mean, we have wheat. But you always need more wheat for compost and for stuff. I'll make sure to, like, face sprinkler the right way. It's kind of one of the annoying things about it. It only waters one side, you gotta, like, manually change all of them. Which is... kind of silly. I wish we could just have it go both ways, but that would be even more overpowered. Or I wish it kind of just, like, only went in one direction. I kind of wish it only maybe, like, went south. Rather than, like, being able to be flipped. Because that way you would only ever, like, water the south thing and you would make it, like, go, like, zigzag, right? And I think that would be kind of better. Because you wouldn't have to, like, micromanage it as much. It is what it is, though. So we just gotta, like... get all the wheat planted, which we will. And this one, it's empty. But it's also powered, right? No. It needs care, but we have kerosene, so it's fine. Yeah, I'll get all of these, and I'll show you how this works. And it just like busted, dude. It's just like so strong. Like it does cause the. Don't you dare launch it without me, my dude. I see you walking there. He's gonna do it. No. No. Okay, he's not doing it. He's doing the goose stuff. All right, so we'll get some care in here. That gives it a bunch of charges. It's like 6 notches. At like, I think it's 4 per notch. 4 charges per notch. And then we get 1 bottle of water goes in here. It turns on. And it does like, it just keeps on going. Like the water energy just keeps on going forever. You're just watering literally every single thing in the game. It just like awesome, dude. Like if you have a lot of iron, you could just make this, like we could make this thing go through the entire town and just like water every single crop. And it would be like infinite food. And it goes down here. It takes its sweet time. But it does do the thing. It does do the deed. It's still gonna get watered, and it's gonna be great. And now what we need to do is just like harvest all of these resources, plow the other things, and just like run it again with the flip pipes. I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, it just like amazingly busted. I don't really, I mean, I like the idea of it, but like, I think it's just like more fun to just do farming normally. And you're kind of limited to just doing everything in a line, which, you know, is a teeny tiny bit annoying. We'll get to know, don't worry. I'm planning for that. Do we have a funnel somewhere? With the red cooked rabbit for craving too. Okay, yeah, see, I got some rabbits. That's good. Here's a funnel right here. We'll borrow this funnel. I probably need more than just one in this down. That would be great, I think. And we'll get one on the bottle. Because I do see like the crocks of wine here. Let's use the ones that are more empty. Yeah, just get some wine going, really. That seems fine. We only have 1 bottle for wine, so I ideally would have like more bottles. Maybe like this thing in the middle, what I would maybe do is instead of having this be this thing be the trolley, I would have this be like a crate for wine maybe or something. Like a wine storage thing, but then it's a little bit awkward when it comes to like moving around in different ways. I don't know, I feel like we always have like way too many crocks of wine and not enough actual like bottles to use for it. That is like a consideration. All right, where was that? It was next to the farm, right? The things, yeah. Look at it as the best drip in town. Anonymous. So spooky, so scary. All right, let's go back here into the smithy. That's usually where the pencils are. Do we see one? And also, I'm kind of like delaying this because the older you are, the more you can write in a message. So you want to write messages when you're like very old. There's a key here, by the way. Key A. I don't think it's the key for the other one. For the lock. Because there was a key C inside, but it's worth a shot. It's not. Okay, it doesn't fit. It's probably key C, right? We'd have to like change this to become a key C. Not gonna mess with it. Lockpicking, like you can lockpick. It is a little bit tricky though. It doesn't really work. I mean, it works, but it can be a bit finicky to do. If it's your only thing, if it's your only goal to do, you can do it. But like, I have other stuff to do. I don't want to like waste time on lockpicking the door. Just to see what it says. I see a rubber here. Let's eat a garlic clove should keep us going until the end of our life. Do we have any pencils? I mean, if we don't, we'll just make one, right? It's the easiest thing in the world. Just grab this. Get a pencil going. Where was the grave? Where was that grave again? Oh, there's 2 more launch pads. So there were like 4 rockets launched here. Okay. These are permanent, by the way. There's no way to remove them. Once a rocket is launched, it stays there forever. There's a little banana shack. Oh, there's another lock building here. Key A? Okay, it's locked with key A. Interesting. We could like lock someone up in here. They wouldn't be able to get out. That would be me, but also very funny. No question. All right, where was that grave? Where's Troya? I think she was like next to the road, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, Troy Cat. So Troya, was she your daughter? Yeah, she was, because, like, if this guy died young at age 7, and this died 34 years before Troya, and this guy died 28 years before Troya, so you were obviously the daughter, right? Yeah, that actually adds up. So what do we want to write for Troya? I mean, these all have, like, permanent notes. We could, like, get a permanent note as well, actually. To Troya. Okay. Here lies Troya. Troya. She may not have... we honor her memory and the things she did for this family. Just something like generic, I guess. That's also kind of nice, because I don't actually know her, but I do value the stuff that she did. I assume she buried the rest of the family, right? Or like maybe it was one of the other people, I don't know. But like, she deserves something, you know? May she never be... Ah, dude. We honor her memory. May she never be forgotten again. We just have dots at the end. They don't. Okay, good. Okay, we'll put this in here. So I want to like make that into Elder ink, make it like a permanent note, because now anyone can raise it with a rubber ball. But if we find some black dye and a turkey feather, which I feel like I saw it somewhere. Was it in the Eve thing? I think I may have seen it in the Eve thing. Hold on, in the Eve temple. Temple of Eves. I think I saw like ink in there. No, there's an X. No ink though. So, I mean, I couldn't... There's no time for me to make it. I'm like way too old. You need to be an elder. You need to be 55 or older to actually make a permanent note. And once you do, it's like literally impossible to erase. So that's kind of why I wanted to do it. Because all the other ones are like that. But I guess I won't have an opportunity because I don't actually see any ink. It is kind of tricky to make and not very needed. Like for most things. So unless I see it like literally right now, I may have time to get back. Is this it? No, it's soaking beans. I would not put it in here though. Maybe in this area down below.